Last time this got cut off, so I'm gonna wait a second. And we're live! Hello and welcome to hexconference.com. I'm your host, Matty ALLin, and I know that TMoney is on his way to the Wildcard studio there in Las Vegas, but I just got word that the founder of Hex, Richard Hart, is going live in 15 minutes. So we need to get this stream over with so everybody can go watch that one. There's so much good news. I can barely control myself, but let me try to break it down for you here. So the thumbnail, it's no clickbait, it's no lie. Basically what's going on is we had originally heard from the hexologist that SkiCat was going to donate $100,000 to help with the conference. And we actually have something much more exciting to announce today. So let me go ahead and pull up the exact message. But basically what Hexologist said is that SkiCat is going to instead do a giveaway at the conference. And this is going to be his last giveaway of all time. Oh my gosh. So who is SkiCat? SkiCat is somebody who's given away millions and millions and millions of dollars of Hex. And we've had a lot of the people, actually almost all the people who have won from SkiCat have been here on this channel. And on this channel, we gave away from SkiCat 1 million Hex at the Hex Meetup just this past June, which is now worth over $400,000. And so at the time, I think it was worth maybe $60,000.
Hey, how's it going?
Good.
Fantastic.
We have like 10 minutes left before Richard goes live.
Oh, snap. So let's do it.
So I was just telling everybody we have an update to the SkiCat situation.
Yeah, what is it?
So so instead of doing, I wanted it to be live so everybody could see it all at the same time.
Nice.
So I found out from Hexologist because I was following up on the $100,000 donation. Wow, your cam looks great, by the way.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
We're in the studio, so yeah.
And you're not working anymore, so
no,
I'm
all yours.
Freedom.
Working with Hex. Yeah, I'm double down on Hex and Pulse, so
that's amazing.
So yeah, it's all good.
I love it. So Hexologist, he messaged me and he was like, "Hey Matty, just got off the phone with SkiCat." And he instead of doing the $100,000, which was last time we gave away 1 million Hex, now it's worth $400,000. It was actually kind of a huge pain because of all the haters out there, right? And so the way that SkiCat wants to do this one, instead of just giving $100,000 for us to give away, SkiCat is going to be the one to choose the winner, and it's going to be his last giveaway of all time. So he said, this one will be good.
Uh-oh. Is it 100,000 Hex or $100,000?
No, like he's not saying how much it is.
Oh,
but the point is that like before it was 1 million Hex for the last meetup, and that was just a meetup. And so we don't know how much this one will be, but we do know 2 of the rules. Okay. So 2 of the rules have been released.
Okay. Which is?
So the winners of the final SkiCat giveaway of all time have to be present at the conference and wearing Hex attire.
Ooh, you got to get your merch on.
Yeah. So basically what this is going to do is it's going to allow people to buy tickets and not wait because we're going to sell out, and then they're not going to be eligible to win. So
yeah,
it's like adding to the game theory. And I've got some more ideas that I want to talk to you about.
It's got to be Hex or Pulse or both.
So that's the thing is we don't know what the exact amount of the giveaway is going to be, but we have
like what kind of tire do you have to have? Is
Hex.
it the Hex logo or
they have to be wearing Hex attire
Hex.
down there for them to be one. So they have to be present.
Okay.
And to get into the conference, you have to have a ticket. So that's why I'm saying this is going to help ticket sales.
Nice. Okay. Awesome. Awesome sauce.
I know. I'm so excited. It's like such good game theory, such a good mystery.
Yes, absolutely. Very cool.
So that's the big news for today, is that SkiCat's final giveaway of all time is going to happen at the Hex conference, and people can get tickets at hexconference.com or hexticket.com. All goes to the same place.
Can you put that on the stream here?
Yes, it is pinned already, and I'll drop it in the comments just in case people are watching on like Twitch or something.
Awesome. Yeah. So what do you think the big announcement from Richard Hart is?
What big announcement?
I don't know.
I think he's
streaming.
So there's a thumbnail. There's a thumbnail. He's going live with Theory Bought It, and they're going to discuss Hex, Bitcoin, and cryptocurrency. I have no idea who that is, but I will drop in here.
Yeah, that should be good. That's going to be a good one. I did see on Kryptosparbach, the European, I guess their buddy was following Richard Hart in Zurich and Amsterdam, and so that was cool, right? I mean, there was a lot of people. They did this big picture. I wonder who's gonna.
That was nothing. That was like one tweet, like a few hours before the event. I mean, you know, these meetups that he's doing in Europe, he's intentionally making sure that not too many people show up, and still there were 100 people who came, right? And so what we're going to see at the Hex conference in particular is we're going to have 1,400 Hexicans all together in the same place at the same time, and it's just going to be so wild. I can't wait.
It's going to be wild. So
yeah, some people will get a ticket just because of the SkiCat giveaway now. That's right.
Right. It's going to be awesome. So I was talking to Wellesley yesterday. So we did some technicals. Yeah. So, you know,
how's it looking?
He's looking good. I mean, we were talking about Pulse and Hex. Just check it out at FreedomTV.info.
Awesome.
Yeah, it was a good conversation we had about, you know, the blackout, the debt ceiling that the people are talking about. We talked.
You guys have been watching the news, haven't you?
Yeah, we've been watching the news. It's, you know, it's just, we're just weeding through the what's next kind of sort of thing. So
yeah.
Anyways, because you know,
it's important.
Yeah, you need to know what's going on in your world and your community. You want to be prepared, right?
That's right.
I mean, the big C put a big kibosh on a lot of things. You know, we don't want this to continue. We want more freedom.
FreedomTV.info. That's where I go to get my freedom.
Get educated, my friends. Get educated. Get on it. So, yeah. So when I know a lot of people don't watch the news, but I watch it just so I can discern what's going on underneath everything. So I kind of ask myself, so why are they announcing this? What's going on? Who's paying for this ad, right? So
yeah,
you know, you follow the money. So
absolutely. Yeah. And I remember the first time you and I streamed, like we were talking about all the insiders and following the money. And that really impressed me. And I think we didn't even go live that time. It just impressed me. Nobody else was listening.
That's right. We had an hour conversation and we should put record on it.
Yeah. We're like, oops.
All the stuff that's out there. So, you know, guys, just get on it. You know, be there here at Vegas. It's going to be off the chain, off the hook. You know, hopefully by then Pulse will be out, so we can discuss a lot of that going on, and especially the dApps and who's going to be building on it on Pulse. That'd be awesome. That'd be awesome.
Yeah. So, gosh, I hate it when people talk about stuff that's a secret and they I hate that. So I'm just going to only do that a little bit. So I think that there's going to be a white paper of something being built on Pulse that's going to drop here in the next 1 to 3 days. And that is going to be a way for people to have a lot of benefits without paying taxes and staying legal. So that's all I can say at this point, but I think it's really exciting. Finbear, I don't know. My friend's birthday is on October 15th. What else is happening on October 15th? I don't know. Maybe something in the news.
I don't know.
You have to be more specific. Finbear is cool. I used to talk to him in the hex.com chat, like the voice chat.
So did you talk about the tour?
Not yet.
Oh. Are you gonna join the tour?
So I'm picking up my DeLorean on Monday.
What?
And then
I didn't know.
I know, right? And then I'm gonna be doing the St. Louis stop, and I'm gonna be doing a number of Midwest subsequent to that. And so we've got the dates for that in my phone and in my head sometimes. Yeah. It's coming up on a week from Friday. So that would be the 22nd.
Yes, the 22nd of October. That's St. Louis, right?
Yes.
Oh yeah, my background. Yeah, that's sweet, right? That's our guy Julio. He did the whole, our background here in Vegas. So it's awesome. Thanks. So, someone wants you to be in Washington, D.C., Maddie.
Hell yeah. I mean, that's where Freddie Quotes is. And I was just there, 3-4 weeks ago? Yeah. So yeah, I would love to go to Washington, D.C. I would love
what I'm planning to do is, because I'm over here in Vegas and I'm quarterbacking everything from Vegas for the whole tour.
LV.
Yeah. Plus, obviously, I'm helping you out with the convention, so I got to stay on that. So, that's right. However, I definitely want to go to that's going to be in November of next month. I'm going to go probably to be the Albany stop with shout out to Teddy and Lindsay. They're the ones that are hosting the Albany stop.
Oh, cool.
Awesome. And then I got to get a shout out to our Pittsburgh host. That's going to be a meetup. It's not a workshop. It's going to be at a bar, and it's going to be good. And then we have Hex Birthday coming up, right? That's on December 2nd. Actually, we're going to do something kind of special with that. It's going to be a hangout meetup at a bar, and they're in New York with Wales. So we were talking about that last night. And it's exciting. Our Lancaster stop is going to be cool. And then we're going to have a Philadelphia meetup that we're planning out. So if you go to FreedomTV.info, just look at the calendar. And we've already updated a lot of the addresses, where to be. Just so you guys know, we're planning month to month. So because of the big C, right? Every state is different. Every stop is different. That's why we need your help, because we're going to be in your community. Please give us a shout out at IAM@FreedomTV.info. Just give a shout out, or at least say, hey, we're here. Give us your contact information, or at least your email, so we can be in contact. We can give you flyers to promote your stop. And if you want to make it off the chain, that's up to you. What do you want to do for Hex? Don't ask what Hex has done for you.
Also,
ask what Hex you could do for Hex.
That's right. And for the tour. And so everybody go to t.me/US road tour and go to freedomtv.info and look at the calendar and RSVP. Richard's video, I think, is set as a live premiere. So he's not going live, but I think it's pre-recorded. and it's going live in like 60 seconds. So as soon as that goes live, I'm going to drop the link and everybody can get over there. But until then, we're just going to say lots of things really fast about what's going on. So we don't have a hotel deal yet. So like, seriously, chill.
Yeah, that's coming.
Stop messaging me. We will, any questions that you have about the Hex conference, please go to t.me/Hex conference. And I am on standby to answer all your questions there. And that's how you will find out updates. We will be streaming every other Saturday. And yeah, we'll be going on tour. What's that?
Vegas anytime soon, Maddie?
I might go there when like you're gone. Just
no. Really?
You and I can talk. We'll talk.
Okay. Because I got to go to Utah, for the Seattle stop for the boys. I have like a bunch of stuff to drop off for them, supplies. I got to resupply them. And so I got to drive up in my car with a bunch of supplies and boxes and stuff that they ordered from Amazon.
You got any plutonium?
Oh yeah. Well, no, I got the trash. We got the new Mr.
Oh, yeah. Perfect.
So we can put the trash in there. Yeah, sure.
You really do have trash, though.
Yeah, we do. I talk trash all the time.
It's a recycling center.
Yes, we own a recycling center. It's just an FYI if anybody knew the inside joke there. So
let's see. So today is Richard's birthday, I believe.
Is it?
Is he 41 or 42 today?
I think he's 42.
Okay. Yeah, happy birthday to Richard Hart. Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. He's
maybe? I didn't know that.
Few people have accomplished as much as he has, being a many billionaire and inventing and founding the world's most successful asset of all time.
Hey, I saw him in that one stream. I think he was in Zurich in the Germany, and he had those big boots, right? Like the big platform, the white boots.
Yep.
He looked taller. I was like, dude, that you look like Kiss. Remember with the big boots?
Somebody said they look like Back to the Future. I'm not sure.
Oh, that's right. The boots from Back in the Future, right? So that was cool. It looked like the boots that what's his name wore, right? And it made him taller. Biff.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So nice.
No. So we got the price higher than it was before, and that's pretty cool. I know it dipped down to like 39.40 cents. Now it's all the way up to 42.6. Thanks to Mel of Tony.
Yeah, I mean, right? We're and it's not all. It's thank for everybody on the tour. I think we're pumping it up because we're onboarding new Hexicans every single stop. So I've seen the guys, they like at the gas station, they're onboarding people.
Really?
Yeah. When they gas up and they're waiting, they're like, hey, look, download this, the Staker app and download, buy some Hex.
Yeah. Well, they've got the advertisements on the cars.
So. Yeah. So, cause they have the little QR code, and that all they have to do is just click on it, and that's it. And so,
oh, nice.
Good onboarding tool. So, anyways, it's hilarious. So they're having a lot of fun. If you want to go to Kryptosparbach, they're streaming all the time there in English and in German, right? And then if you want to see the highlights of the workshops and the meetups, you just go to FreedomTV.info.
That's right.
We're a little behind, actually. Sorry, guys, because we're doing a lot of editing, a lot of film. We're editing, so
the stuff that's coming out from you guys is amazing. I've been following on Instagram.
Yeah, mainly like Twitter and TikTok, right? We're Instagram, and then our YouTube channel. I mean, I love there's this one video. It's called what's what does it mean to be a Hexican? So just watch that interview. It's just a little 10-minute video. It made me tear up a little bit. I'm a sensitive man. If you want to know.
You're a good guy. I know you.
Yeah. You do know me. So, oh man. So Maddie, we had a pretty good discussion, remember, at my house, and I was thinking about like quitting my job, and my wife, Jamie's my wife, and love her dearly, and she's like, are you sure you want to leave your job? I don't know. She got a little like trembly, right? And I was like, it's gonna be fine. Hex is gonna go to $1. She's like, are you sure about that? And I'm like, hey, anything can happen. But I go, look, what's the worst case scenario, right? Pulse comes out and we're millionaires. That's the worst case scenario. Well, because right, it's the sacrifice people that.
Oh my gosh,
the supply.
So there has been an explosion of content creators, and literally, I cannot keep up with all. I mean, I think it's like a 5x in the number of Hex streamers, which means we're up to like 200, 300 Hex. Like it's too many. But I was watching some like OG Bitcoiners on a live stream talking about how they sacked for Pulse.
Yes.
And talking about how genius Pulse is and everything.
Right.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
Which is great. I feel that the Pulsicans, right? Is that what we're calling them? Because that's what Richard Hart called us. Pulsicans, right? So
we're Hexicans, but
yeah, we're Hexicans. But, there's definitely a Pulsicans out there that really don't cheer for Hex, but definitely they're all about Pulse. So I mean, it's all tomato. It's all good for me.
And especially with these, all these solutions that are coming out, everything that's being built on Pulse Chain. I did like a 2.5-hour stream on Thursday for Hex Therapy, and just like went way down a bunch of rabbit holes about like what could happen with Pulse, with what liquidity really is.
Yeah.
And how there are so many hidden game theories within the liquidity because so many markets aren't free. We like even expert economists don't understand liquidity because they've never seen it before in a free market.
Right.
Let alone in a market that is being manipulated in everybody's best interest. Right. So,
well, with with the tools that Hex has, we have to talk about Hex because Hex is going to be on the Pulse chain, right? So this is what I explain to people. It's like, with Hex.vision and the Hex rocks, right? Or I don't know, that those tools, right? To see the statistics. Imagine having like all the transactions for the next 15 years on the S&P 500.
Yes.
Right? If you had those transparent tools when you knew when exactly the big whales were going to dump, when are they going to, roll over their bag, restake, when are they going to, their stakes mature? That's kind of like, that's like a crystal ball.
Tony, that's a perfect way of putting it.
Yeah.
Imagine. I want to ask you a personal question.
Yeah.
Like ever since Hex retired you, and now you're spending all your time volunteering for Hex, right? And for the Hex community.
Yeah.
Have you I'm not sure if you've noticed, but like for me, my experience when I retired, my IQ went up like 5 or 10 points. And I think it's a real thing. I think it's because like all the bullshit and the stress of like working for a paycheck and like just it's almost subconscious, like all the struggle, right, that we have to survive. And then when we become financially free, I don't know that it happened right away, but it was kind of like a gradual thing. And then at one moment I was just like, wow, I'm thinking differently. I'm
Right.
thinking bigger thoughts, with more complexity and nuance. Like,
Absolutely. Because, like, okay, so first of all, Richard Hart makes us more, our IQ goes up because he's
yeah,
every
he
time we watch
educates
the game,
us,
right?
and yeah,
Before, when I was working, I didn't have time to watch I call them epic streams that you guys do. That 4 to 8 hour streams. I don't have time
yes.
for them, right? And so now that I do, and I'm like, should I watch Quant Gang today or Discord Syndicate today? So my IQ can go a little bit up. I watched all of the Kryptosparbach, of course, where Richard Hart at the Zurich, because
Oh yeah,
obviously, if you really listen to what he's saying, it's very enlightening. You know, and that's another thing why it gave me confidence to say, okay, go ahead and quit your job, Tony TMoney, because you know I Barry Rainmaker said it very clearly to me. He goes, "Where can you make more positive difference? Is it in the Hexagon community, or clocking in and clocking out and like wasting your time with people that don't understand?" You know what I mean? Like they're not in
yeah,
the same wavelength as you because they don't understand. I mean, they don't. Like I tell people, look, cryptocurrency is the wave of the future. That's money of the future. Like,
yep,
imagine a day where every Fortune 500 company is going to have its own cryptocurrency. They are. You're going to have the Walmart coin. You're going to have Arco coin. You're going to have the Chevron coin. You're going to have the Amazon coin. That's what's going to happen. You got to have the Facebook coin. That's what's going to happen. It's a matter of time.
yeah. Another, like, related to that, there's a podcast that I listen to that's been going the same number of weeks as Hex Therapy, and it's called the ALLin podcast, but it has nothing to do with me. It's like these four billionaires that sit around and talk about economics, and it's Jason Calacanis, Polly Hapatia Chamath, and David Sachs and David Friedberg, and they talked about cryptocurrency in depth for the first time this week. So they've been going this was their 50th episode, and they do about an hour. They demonstrated such little knowledge. Like they don't understand what crypto is. And they're talking about, oh, we need to regulate, like crypto is being regulated in favorable ways now, and blah, like they were talking about all these nuances that really demonstrated that they don't understand what crypto is. And it made me so bullish on Hex and Pulse, because it's more proof that we're on the cutting edge.
Yeah.
$14 billion was sacrificed. The largest ICO in history is Pulse Chain. And we have all contributed to the game theory. Like, we have all contributed to the layer zero community. And so it really, it's really exciting to me, because again, that's proof. When these people are getting on a stream and they're demonstrating their incompetence,
mm-hmm.
and they're the ones who have all the money,
mm-hmm.
like wait until
right.
wait until they have to buy Pulse from us at whatever price we set, right? Like,
well, look at every single technology that's disrupted the world. For example, cars, right? Transportation, that disrupted the whole world.
yes.
Railroad disrupted the way how we transport things. The loom, right? The Industrial Revolution happened because of the loom. You have even the printing press disrupted the whole world. So if you go back in those trends, this is what I'm getting at, okay? So obviously cryptocurrency in a whole is a very disruptive technology to the banking institutions. This is stuff but still people are going to be still holding on to that. Like when cell phones came out.
Yes.
And I'm not talking about cell phones. I mean, smartphones came out. That disrupted, and that was not long ago. This is just like probably 10, 20 years ago, I think, right? When they just barely came out and disrupted the whole world, how we communicate with each other, how we interact with each other, how we do business with each other. That's cryptocurrency. And then the thing is that you're on the cutting edge right now. I mean, you're on the cutting edge of, you know, I remember when I was a gamer, right? Just like if anybody out there was a gamer, right? And I remember like, oh my gosh, Nintendo's coming out with Super Nintendo. Even that was, whoa, it's in color. It's, you know, it's faster. You know, I don't have to do this and make sure that my Nintendo cartridge, you know, slipped in the right way. Now I can just kind of do this and press reset. Those are like little things that disrupt the way we do things. And I feel cryptocurrency is going that way. And on top of that, you're going to be in the best network called Pulse, and you're going to be in the best asset class that just goes up to the right called, you know, Hex, right?
That's right.
And not only that, you're going to get a cloning of it or a fork of it. I mean, I don't understand why people are not like yelling this stuff from the top of their lungs.
Because they don't understand yet, but they're going to learn today.
Like, that's why we're doing workshops. That's why,
that's right.
You know, that's why, because it is complicated. It is a complicated subject. But if I have to get people in a headlock, I'll get them in a headlock.
And this is the thing about being so futuristic is you get there ahead of everybody else, and then you have to wait for everybody else to catch up and like be patient and kind. And Richard Hart is going live now with his premiere. Yes. So everybody head over to his channel, Richard Hart. Thanks for tuning in, and catch us next time. Tuesday, Quant Gang, Thursday, Hex Therapy, and then every other Saturday with TMoney and Maddie ALLin here. I'm going to do the exit, the outro. Yeah. Awesome. Thanks for being on, Tony.
Thanks.
And stick around. We'll talk after the show.
It's from Maddie ALLin of Hex Therapy Live. I like Maddie. Maddie tries to make the world a healthier place. He's a mental health professional. He's done research. There's nothing that a human being could do better than try and heal his fellow man.